Hello everyone, welcome guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're watching, wherever you're watching. I want to say thank you, I appreciate you. Don't skip the video, don't be so fast to skip. You're going to enjoy it. This is the entrepreneur's testimony, and I'm setting up right now, okay? So guys, this is the entrepreneur's testimony. I am Tiana Adebayo, and on the entrepreneur's testimony, we discuss with guests. We bring guests who are also entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs. They give us insights. They try to send us through their process, their story, how life has been for them, how business has been for them. They tell us a bit of their challenges and how they were able to overcome it. They also tell us their future plans, and also they don't leave without giving us word of encouragement. So today we have a very phenomenal guest. She'll be here. I just want you to stay with us. Don't go anywhere. You're going to enjoy this segment. She'll be here. She's one very hardworking young lady you're going to admire. She has this strength and this focus, this push, and I've known her for a long time now, so I can confidently beat my chest and tell you that today's episode is going to be hot. Like, you're going to learn a lot. If you have questions, you can keep your questions, type them on the box as she's talking, so that you don't forget your questions. She'll answer whatever you want, but be ready to learn. What we do here is telling you stories, but now it's not just imaginary stories. These are real life stories. You meet the people, they tell you how it is. We all know that business is not easy, especially for Nigerians. I see people, but people are not sending me your heart. It's happen when they vest for me. Like, now send me your heart now, so I'll know that people are here. I'm seeing people watching, but nobody's sending me hearts and likes. Can you hear me, guys? Am I audible enough? Or my volume is not? Can you hear me, please? Hey, my likes are coming. Thank you so much. Hey, my people are yes. Okay, our guest is here. So in no time, we'll just head off for the program and kickstart. Don't go anywhere. Keep watching. Please share, like, and comment. Please share, like, and comment. That is the best way you can support us, because most times the people on your own platform need this information to grow their business, but you may just be keeping it and you're not helping them. Hello.
Hi, Mama.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I know you, but for people that don't know you, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. My name is Sarah Moses, and I'm the CEO of Fruity Blast Zobo. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. I know you do a lot of things, but you may just, what do you do actually? Let's hear from your mouth. What do you do?
Okay. I am a hustler. First and foremost, I am into restaurant business, but that started during COVID. I do grilling. I grill chicken, turkey, and bole. But then we are going to be focusing on Zobo now, because time has not really made me focus on the other businesses. So because I got a job, and so it's just Fruity Blast Zobo that I'm really championing now. So it's just Fruity Blast Zobo. I produce sugar-free Zobo, no additives, no sweetener, sugar-free, made with natural fruits. That's what I do.
Okay, we'll get to that, but we have to know the history. Where are you coming from in entrepreneurship? Want to know your background in entrepreneurship. Where did you start from business?
It's been long ago. Well, let's say my mom, I was raised by a single parent, so she's still a hustler. So I learned a lot of things from her. My mom did multiple businesses, ranging from contribution, what we call in Nigeria, yakabo. Then she was into restaurant business also. My mom sold clothes, so I was born and I was raised with knowing that we had to do business to survive. So it dawned on me right from school days. I was always doing something. I had sold perfume, I had sold clothes, I had sold shoes, I sold belts, this tummy wrap. I had done different businesses, but now I'm focusing on my Zobo business. And so I am a business person. I can't stay without doing business, actually. I cannot. I can't, no matter, even if I get a job working with Shell, I must still have something doing by the side. It's just who I am. So I love to do business. Okay, so it has been like this since childhood.
Okay, you said something about your mom being the foundation of business for you. So that gave you, apart from the vision of business, was that where your what would I call it now? Your startup, the income you used to start up, was that where it came from?
Yes.
Because every business you have to get, so you had that your mother there as a background and a support to finance your first movement.
Yeah, my mom.
So that means
She has always been my rock. I learned everything about business. I learned from her. Everything, even to cooking, I learned from her. And then there's how our parents will give us recipe, and then we will further advance it. And that's the inception of this Zobo. My mom taught me how to make it, and then I researched and paid, went for upgrade, and then it is what it is today.
And growing up, I know we all used to have this Zobo thing with school. In secondary school, I know we had to do with stuff. So bringing back that old knowledge and bringing it back to mix with our current, how did you do that? Because anybody can just be, Zobo is just Zobo. How are you managing to package this very Zobo that we know from our time past?
Zobo then was permit me to call it ice block and water.
Okay.
You could literally see your face from the bottle. It was that light. That was what we were drinking then. It was nice. We loved it. I loved that Zobo then,
Yes,
But then
I
knew it could be improved on, So then they were using sugar. They were using this sachet flavors. This colas and the rest of it. They were using sachet flavors to sweeten. There were no natural fruits. The highest people would do then was add the back of pineapple. That was the only thing that was close to fruits in the Zobo then. Okay, and so that's how my mom taught me. Actually, this Zobo, my love for Zobo started when I was pregnant with my first son. There was one lady on my street. I always buy Zobo from her. To me, then the woman makes the best Zobo. But to be honest, it was trash. But then it was really nice. So my mom came to visit, and I was raving about the Zobo, that there's a Zobo I need her to taste. And I was like, okay, let her see this Zobo. I went to buy Zobo and brought. When my mom saw the bottle, she was, he's so light. I said she should forget about it and test it first. My mom said she's drinking water. And this is not Zobo. I felt bad. That's something that I love so much. In fact, if I don't go to the woman's shop, she will send her girl to bring Zobo to my house. We had that kind of relationship, So my mom was like, this is trash. What is this? And look at the bottles and all that. So she said, okay, since I love Zobo so much, I should give her money. Let her prepare Zobo for me. So she taught me. She prepared it. I was watching. She added just pineapple back. Funny enough, the pineapple she bought to make the Zobo, she used just the back, and we ate the pineapple, So she added sweetener to boost it, So I said, this thing is nice. I started researching. What if I add the main fruit that we ate? What if I add this? Can't it make it? Let's see how you can start from there. So I started making. When I make, I give to my neighbors. I wasn't selling it. I give to my neighbors, friends, and people that come to visit. And they kept raving about it. I thought this zobo is very nice. This is deep. Even when I had not even added anything, just following my mom's recipe, you know.
Yeah.
They kept saying that this zobo is different. They kept, so I was like, "Ah, business don't enter. What if I make something? What if this thing I'm giving these people free? What if I put my mind in this thing now and make it? Let me buy this fruit and blend it and add it. Let's see what the taste will be like, you know." So that's how I did it. I made it. The first batch, I put it in one shop at the front of my house. And before the end of the day, the zobo was finished. And the woman was like, she needs more. I said, are you serious? I did my calculations. Then people were selling zobo for 50 naira. I was selling 100 naira. Even I wasn't using a sealed bottle. I was using normal bottles from the water we drank at home. You know, so I started. I said, okay. I started sourcing for bottles, still not sealed bottles. I will collect bottles from my brother-in-law's house, collect from my house, and wash and make the zobo. So that's how we started. That's how we started, and then we started evolving. So talking
You
about
made
the
mention.
preservation,
Yeah,
is that?
you made mention of something. You said when you made it, you took it to a store in your
Yes,
area. What gave
yes.
you that? What gave you that confidence, that
Mm,
mindset to do that? Like to just make
okay.
something and go and put in somebody's shop, say sell
Mm,
for me. What was the relationship like
because
with you and that person?
a lot of people were like, babe, if you sell this thing, you go well, low. This thing is the ones I made for my home use that I gave out. People kept talking about it. You know, they were even coming back for more, like I should give them more. That is really nice. So I was like, okay, if it's done, people I said, if I sell that, they will buy. You know, so that gave me like a motivation. Like, okay, since they said it's really nice, let me try and see. Let me just put a few bottles out at this woman's shop and see if they will truly buy it. So that was what motivated me.
I'm talking about the woman now because that's idea of having the full confidence to walk up to somebody and you didn't pay her. Were you paying her
No, no, no.
for
She was
space?
my friend.
Okay, she was your
She
friend
was my
and
friend's
she's
shop.
so
Yeah.
you built a relationship with
Yes.
that person. Okay,
Mm.
so we're talking about preservative. You're going to mention something about preservative.
Yes. You know, earlier this year, because last year, I started making Zobo professionally with sealed bottles and stickers in 2021, after the birth of my last child. You know, that was when I started going into professional Zobo making. I bought new bottles from the factory. I bought stickers, and then I branded it. But I was still putting them in the freezer, and I kid you not, I ran at loss. Too many times I would make like 400 bottles. The max I would make then, what my freezer could take, 300, 400 bottles. I had lost the whole production I made. That's 400 bottles. Not more. I've lost up to 5 times. 400 bottles. Everything went bad the next day. The freezer was on, but probably the current did not boost the freezer enough. And then because it's fresh fruits, everything went bad. You know, it was not funny.
400 bottles.
400, but
100
then I was
times
selling for
400.
300 naira. So if you do the maths, it wasn't funny. You
No,
know,
it's not.
including the bottles,
And then you were selling it at 100 naira, or
300,
you had
300.
300 for 400
Yes,
bottles.
yes,
That's over 100K, 120
yes,
something thousand naira.
yeah, yeah.
Twice.
I would cry up to 5 times. Up to 5 times. I know I had issues like that. Most times, not all goes bad. The ones that on top of the freezer that the light could not, the freezer, the how would I put it? The freezer,
The eyes
the
couldn't reach. The ones up,
coldness
the
could
eyes
not
couldn't
get
reach.
to the top of the freezer on time. It goes bad before the next day. So maybe when you take the ones that, how you know that it's bad, you see the bottle swells, it becomes hard. You know,
Mm.
it ferments. You know, it ferments because it's fresh fruits and then zobo leaf. It ferments. That's when you know that This one, when you open, the taste it has gone sour. You can't sell. You can't even drink it. So I had plenty issues like that. I had to go and buy another freezer. I bought another freezer, but as production was going, as the business was expanding, the freezer was still not enough. The freezer was still not enough. Even if this February, I had to buy double door freezer. But I now looked at it. Okay, I had people in other. How do we get it? How do we get it across to them? Because I can't tell when the driver will get to their destination if the Zobo will still be in perfect condition. So that bettered the use of preservatives to keep it. And so now you can see I can pack it. I don't know if you guys can see. I can pack it like this.
Okay. This is a preservative. This helps it not to ferment.
Yes. This is the Zobo in pack, a pack of 12. Okay?
Okay. Yes.
So it is preserved and it can stay like this for 3 weeks.
Okay. Just
so
packing it because I know this is a new development now. So just packing it in that form.
No,
it's all that keeps it going.
I add preservatives.
Okay.
But natural preservatives. I had to pay for a top-up class. I learned from some a very good Zobo producer and tutor in Lagos. I had to pay to learn, and then what to use to preserve different flavors of fruits that you could use to produce aside, to have different flavors of fruits. Then how to preserve it, how to pack it the way you saw it now. Okay, and the preservative is good. It's good for our health. It's healthy. It's not harmful at all. So this is how I started packing it now. And since then, I can send to Lagos. I can send to Warri. I can send to anywhere outside.
A pack like that is how much? A pack like that now is how much?
50 cl. This is 50 cl, and it goes for 5,000 for a pack.
How many is in a pack?
It's 12.
And it goes for 5,000.
Yes, but per one, if you want to retail, it's 500 per one. So retail will be 6,000 for the pack, but since it's wholesale, it's 5,000.
Okay. So I want to ask you something. When you mentioned that you made for a business that you were just starting, that you made up to 200 bottles, and you watched them ferment, they got bad. How did you feel? And what pushed you to go on again? Like, what kind of strength did you get to still do that same business?
I have to tell you the truth. I actually gave up. The first time that happened, I felt sick. It wasn't funny because during production, I give it my all. I used to tell my mom, my brokest point is when I produce. Any day I produce, don't ask me for money because I don't have a dime. I've put in everything I have into production. And so expecting sales now to get back on your feet, and then this happens. You don't have any money left, as a startup. You don't have any money left. You don't have the products that you're supposed to use to make the money. It was terrible. I remember calling my mom and told her that I can't continue. I'm having heartache thinking about the loss, and then seeing that I had to open drinks that I already calculated how much would be the gain and everything, and start throwing them away. It wasn't funny, but then there was something in me. Even when I say I want to give up, I still knew that I can't just sit down doing nothing. And I still knew that there was something I could do to prevent this loss. Okay, so the first time that happened, the next time I I started reducing the number of bottles I was making. You know, from
Okay.
400, I started making 200. I
Yeah.
say, even if you finish it in 1 week, it's better I make weekly, or I make every 4 days, than to make in large quantity and lose it. You know,
Yeah.
so that was how I was doing that. But it wasn't it wasn't still easy, because managing kids, managing family, plus having to come and start producing every 2, 3, 4 days, it wasn't funny. You know, so I knew that was not sustainable also. Okay, so I kept researching, and that was what gave birth to what we have today.
How are you managing with family, kids, and business? How do you
My dear,
manage the
because I know
because you
that
have
I don't
all
want to
these
beg
things?
anybody for money. I have to do it. I just have to. You know, first, when you give birth first, you find some challenges. Every new mother goes through challenges, but it's for you to see. I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you what I do to manage my home, and it will work for you. You have to sit and plan out how it will work. You understand? Me, what I do, I know they kill myself for housework. I have one help, but that person born am too. She's not going to work round the clock. So we have schedules, and we have days that we do things. We don't do all the chores every day. No, we have days. And
Mm.
then for my production, because I work at Ignatius Adjure. I'm a civil servant, so I have just weekends to myself. So most of those weekends, I have to clean, deep cleaning and all. So Saturdays are for productions. But now that we have this preservative packs now that can go 3 weeks, I can make packs that will last me for 3 weeks, and then 3 weeks I'm not producing, except I have maybe an urgent order that I can attend to with what I have, or someone wants to customize their order. So I
Okay.
just plan that 3 weeks I've produced, and then every Saturday is for deep cleaning. Then normal days we just do what we can do. But I really, they come my house, can't do it special. as for as
He's
for
not
cleaning, we
coming.
dey do,
He's not
you
coming.
know.
So we'll soon come to the end of this program, but I need to ask you some other challenges. I know this great loss is enough challenge to kill any business,
Yeah.
but what are the other kind of challenges you faced, especially starting up and even in the
Mhm.
business? For example, delivery. You mentioned delivery. What other challenges did you
Yeah.
face in this business?
When people like to underrate Zobo. Everybody knows Zobo. So when you come up to them and tell them your Zobo is 500, they'll be like, I don't understand. Zobo 15 naira. I get that a lot. Or will I say I use is lesser now, even if I meet new people. When they see my packaging, it's expensive. I've been at the way you package and I make. I say, no, just try it. If you try it, you will know why it's worth that way. You understand? So
Yeah.
when I started initially, people were like, Zobo 300 for waiting now. It took us now. What is Zobo they sell 15 naira, because people were still selling. People still not supposed to sell 15 naira Zobo. You understand? But I can't
Yeah.
advise anybody to drink that. Not me trying to gaslight anybody. But when I go to the market, I see what people buy to add to Zobo drink that people drink. It's alarming the length people can go to make money. You understand? This drink is what my whole family drinks. My children take it to school. I can't remember the last time I bought these fizzy drinks for them to take to school. I don't do that. I have kiddie size bottles. They take that to school. You get? So I can't make something that will hurt my kids because I want to make money. I don't know if you understand me. So
Okay.
I try to explain to people that, so try to take it. Try it. Fruits are not cheap. Everybody knows that. And then the amount of fruits I use, I don't hold back. You get? I am in business to make profit, but I am not a greedy person also. Try it and then you will see. It's also good for your health. But when they try it, I notice when they try it, they bring more customers. And so that is why I don't even let the price bother me. I keep the quality the same way, even higher. because I know that a trial will convince. Once you take a bottle, you want to take another. So that's what is keeping me for that
What
downgrading of the
like three
business.
benefits of this Zobo drink? Three
Yeah.
benefits.
Okay. It's good for heart. The hibiscus flower is good for your heart. Hibiscus tea itself, that's the Zobo leaf.
Yes.
It's a very nice tea. It's good for your heart. It aids weight loss. Weight loss.
Okay.
Okay. It's good for um the aged, you know. It reduces, it tends to reduce hypertension, blood sugar. And then these natural fruits like pineapple, watermelon, cloves, ginger that I add, they have their numerous benefits. They are good for, it's good for the skin. You know, it replaces artificial sugar. You get. So people that have this, they're addicted to sugar. There are some people that are
That's
addicted to sugar.
good.
They like Coke. They can't eat without Coke. I have people like
Yeah.
that. But I've been able to, I have a lot of my friends, I've been able to make them go back because the Zobo tastes nice. It's not like because it's healthy, it's, you know, you can't take it. You know, some things are, you know, are healthy, but the taste is not nice.
Bitter.
This tastes very nice. So you're like, okay, I can actually replace it from sugar. Do you understand?
Okay.
So
So,
that's some of the benefits.
where do you see this business in 5 years?
I should have been shipping abroad. By God's grace.
Okay.
By the grace of
That's
God, I plan
achievable.
to, I'm working on my NAFDAC number. Okay, so I
Okay.
can be supplying to supermarkets. I can do, I can send across all over the country. I can send outside the country also. I just need to get that NAFDAC number. And it's not beans to get. I've been on that journey since last year. You know, so we are still on it. By the time I get that, before 5 years, by God's grace, City Plus Zobo should be an household name. That's my dream.
Amen. So before I let you go, there are people out there who are struggling in their business. Some are struggling to start up. Some are just giving up on their business. I'd like you to give some words of encouragement and advice.
Okay. Well, there's nowhere anybody that comes to tell you that business is easy. Person is a liar. Call the person a liar. I can tell you for free. I've done businesses. And I've had my own fair share of losses. When I was selling bags, when I was selling bags and shoes, I used to go to Balogun Market. Okay, but someone chatted me one time with a number that I didn't recognize, but gave me a fair deal for bags and shoes. Sent me a lot of pictures. It seemed too real. We did video call and the rest. I went to send money to their account, and it turned out to be a scam. 265,000 then. I was still in school. It
Wow.
turned out to be a scam, you know? So, but did I stop? It didn't stop me. I stood up because I knew I didn't want to, I didn't want to rely on anybody. You understand? It didn't stop me. I knew it was something I wanted to do. So business is, there's loss. In business, when you encounter loss, you don't just give up because you encounter loss. So people tend to go back and say, I can't do it, you know, because you've encountered some challenges. All businesses has their own challenges. If people come out to tell you what challenges that they face, there's one lady trending. She's in Port Harcourt, Bluma. She's trending now. The robbers went to her shop. She sells hair, and they emptied her shop. I don't know if you have seen that trending video. You know, just
Oh,
imagine, she just stocked up. Customers have paid money for their hairs. She wants to deliver. She goes to her shop and she sees just mannequins, empty mannequins, no hair, good luxury hairs. Where is she going to start from? But there's one thing that struck me in that video. She kept saying she will come back, that everybody should calm down. She's going to give everybody back their hair. She's going to recover. Even in the midst of her tears, I said, this is a real entrepreneur. Even with her pains, if she calculates how much, most times we take loans, to put into this business. And then you encounter that kind of loss. If you think about how you're going to start afresh, and you feel like it's easier to quit. Quitting is not easy anyways, So
And to even tell you the truth, some people will even think she scammed them, that she's lying.
Yes.
Police,
Yes.
so involve police, they
Yes.
start going back and forth.
She's going to go through all of that. Some insensitive people, yeah.
Oh,
she's going to go through all of that. So business is not easy. Spirit. Some days you smile, some days you cry. Some days like this, I'll make Zobo, and like first week, I won't even have one order. I'll keep posting. In fact, I go turn to dance herself. Carry Zobo, they dance. They beg. Sometimes I even give out free bottles so people can just try it and make them want to order. Sometimes I give out free bottles, they will still not buy. Then sometimes I will just be here and others will just start coming. So there's always loss, there's always gain in business. So you can't give up when you encounter loss. You just have to keep striving.
You just have to. Some stories are so just filled for the person.
Yeah.
Zubike, thank you so much. You've been an encouragement to this platform. Hi, Cosmos. Hi, Favor. Hi, Iberi. Hi, Chooks. Thank you so much. This is superb. We appreciate you. Batunde, God bless you. Say this is great. Hi, Bochuku. God bless you, everybody, for watching. I see your likes. I see your comments. Please share. That's how we can spread the gospel, and also patronize us. Sarah is available for Wayview. She can deliver anywhere, at least around Nigeria for now. So please buy. It's healthy for yourself and for your family and for your children. If you have supermarkets, it's the best time to get deals with Sarah and get her Zobo so that you can sell and make small profits too. So Sarah, I want to say thank you so much. I don't take this for granted. I appreciate you. My love to the kids. I know my kids, there are 3 of them, a boy and 2 girls. I'm proud of them.
Thank you. And greet my
love to them. I will. God bless you. Thank you for doing this with us. Bye. Okay, so guys, somebody is here. Soti, God bless you for being here. I just saw that that you're here. I really appreciate all of you for doing this with us on the Entrepreneur's Testimony. Please patronize our guests. You may not need their services now, but try send them requests, save their number, chat them up, save their number, so that tomorrow when you need their services, they will be more than available to offer you that services. As we know, this is Entrepreneur's Testimony. We do this every Tuesdays and Thursdays. And this is a platform for entrepreneurs. They come, they tell us their story. They tell us their story to motivate us, to let us know that, see, they're also going through something in their business. So it's not just you. You too, you should not give up. Sarah said, thank you for joining in. Thank you all for joining in. Sarah is saying thank you all for joining in. We appreciate it. It's not easy to burn your data. You can reach her on WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp number is right there on the screen, 090-9599-8572. It delivered nationwide. So please hit her up. Hi, Jojo. Welcome. Thank you. We're about ending the program. So guys, I'll see you again on Thursday. Same time, same place, 4 p.m. Do have a lovely evening.